Battery Park. I came down here to get some hats. Got twisted up in Midtown. Midtown is near where I stay. And if you don't tell these people the exact place that you're going to with the exact words, they'll just tell you something and your ass will get lost. But keep in mind it was a damn station agent. And I guess I failed to say Battery Park. I said Staten Island Ferry. She sent me the wrong way. Shit. I realized it, got off, got out of the, we got kicked off the train because it was the last stop. Going the wrong way. And got kicked off the train because it was the last stop. And then I went out of the gate in confusion, which meant that I was out of the station, which means that you got to pay to get back in. And then when I found someone, then she said that, oh, she's not going to let you back in, although she did for free. So I found where I was going. I sort of understand now. Here's the Statue of Liberty, the moving Statue of Liberty. All right, now he's gone. Let's go around here and see what's going on.
That one is the Statue of Liberty.
I don't know what this is. May I ask you a question? Where would Ground Zero be?
I'll show you.
Okay.
There's a big opportunity right there between these buildings. That's where it's at, but better. If you look straight down this street,
Okay.
you'll see the crane on top of this roof.
That yellow crane?
Yes, that's the Dutch bank that they're trying to disassemble because it was damaged so heavy in 9/11. The Ground Zero is just right after that building.
Just after that building?
Yes, you'll see a big hole or a big pit in the ground.
Okay.
And construction crews there where they're doing foundation work as well as getting ready to rebuild the new proposed house.
So I'll be able to get within what?
Oh, you'll be able to walk right there and see it.
Oh,
But
really?
It's right there, yeah. It's
Okay.
Right past that building, the black one.
Okay.
Where you see that like drapery going over it.
Yes, I
black
do.
cloth.
Yes, I do.
And the crane, that's the Dutch bank.
Okay, Dutch Bank?
Yeah, Dutch. Yeah, Deutsche
Okay,
Bank.
thank you.
This is a
Appreciate
free
it.
postcard. You're welcome.
Appreciate it. So I'm going to Ground Zero. First we're going to take some shots of the ferries down here. It's a free postcard. Put this in my bag in a minute. Get some shots, go to the museum, and then go to the room and kick back, hack-a-sack, Jerry-nack. I think I'm a native not a native New Yorker. I think I'm a good tourist because I'm actually finding my way around. And it's raining, but nothing that I haven't been in before. And you have to excuse me, but I'm walking and filming. And since there's nothing right here, I'm going to zoom, fade out. And I'll see you in a bit. There's a ferry. There's a ferry.
Perpetual motion. Thank you. All right, this way.
I don't know what this is. Oh, it has it right here. This is the immigrants. This is the immigrants dedicated to the people of all nations Okay. The immigrant dedicated to the people of all what? Oh, nations who entered into America through Castle Garden. What does this say? In memory.
Hard to read.
I know water. The water's done it. In memory of Samuel Rudin. 1896 to 1975. That's the year I graduated out of high school.
Is that right?
Whose parents arrived in America in 1888. That's a good number. Take care. All right. Oh yeah, and I bought some hats. Bought some hats, but not from there. And then this is the family of Ruby again. Okay. It's a nice side of the city. Have a look. We're going to ground zero. Then we'll be dashing out of here. We got other things to do. Okay. Get closer to the water. Go wide. There's a waterfall. So you can go tight. Cute. Not as fine as me. Some kind of speedboat out there. Wouldn't be for a pity I'd go. Oh, that's where we were going over. We're going over there. Over there. No, there. Yesterday. That's where the helicopter was. Folks getting off the ferry. Do it like this. There, hold on to it more like that. Tight, I mean wide. There is the Statue of Liberty right there. I didn't make it over there this time. You can barely see it. Wow, what is that over there? Looks like some kind of Indian temple. The Statue of Liberty. And over there, no, right there. Looks like some kind of temple.
I can't see a thing.
I know, it's very hazy. You know what the temple looking thing is over there? By that large water tower? You know what that is?
A large water tower?
No, to the left of that.
Oh, that's the Ellis Island. That's the immigration island. That's, yes, that's Liberty Island where the Statue of Liberty, and that's Ellis Island. That's where the immigrants pass through.
Oh, that's where they pass through.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's Ellis Island. And then that was Statue of Liberty. I think the Dutch or someone donated to the city of New York. That would be 7 years after Washington became president, which was 1779, 79, 81, 2, 3, 4, 86. In 1886. Well, let's go. Oh, so let me get Ellis Island. Ellis Island right there. There's a big water tower. Now I'm going to get that boat. There's a boat. We got that. A lot of ferries out there. I could get on it, I suppose. I wonder how much it is. Statue cruises. Hey, how you doing? Good. How you doing? Good. Dang, they were packed on that boat. Main attraction. With everybody waiting to get in there. I don't feel like standing in no line. When I bring Matthew out here, then we will take the Liberty thing. What's up, Chap? It's not really that bad. Tickets, Fair Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, restaurants, ferry tickets at Castle Clinton. I gotta take a digital of that ferry. So for a moment, let me get closer to the water. Kill this. And a couple more pictures and I gotta roll. Oh crap. Gotta walk back over there now. Well, we got some buildings on this side. Alright. There you go. There you go. There you go. And up. There you go. There you go. And there you go. I gotta fade. This is the area where the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers came down. And then that's the future. That was 2 billboards right there. Is what it's supposed to look like in 2012. It's not very clear, I suppose. I don't know how to make it better. But that's the way it's supposed to look. Maybe it's just my eyes. Can't see things close up, so maybe it's very clear to you guys. So anyway, here it is. This is where it came down at. It's a building that was behind it, no doubt. Open space and all that construction is where it all happened. All over there. The Millennium Hilton. Right to the Millennium Hilton at the end of it. And then right down there is the subway underneath this. Subways run underneath the city. All underneath the city. Underneath the building too, I suppose. And then over there. I'm gonna fade out. some of the brave souls that ventured into the building to save people. Go back wide. And here's the truck. The Shin Firehouse. There. Tight. How much for water? $1.
Tangan nyo naman yung bag.
Sheena. And Julio.
Meaning, you got a car here, you got to drive back to Denver.
Sorry.
That's okay, hon.
I already bought some. Excuse me. I bought some from your brother down there. Well, I already spent the money. Okay? Next time. Thank you. 5 hats for 20. I got it for 7. Well, that was a better deal, actually. Better deal, right? Yeah, too late. Too late. Thank you, though.
So whatever, Miss Long,
Excuse me. Bus gonna knock the hell out of me. I don't watch out.
Bye!
Little watering hole, food stop, business meetings, people eating, drinking, having fun. One Liberty Plaza. I don't know what One Liberty Plaza is, but right there. That's One Liberty Plaza. That's Brooks Brothers right there. That's a long shot, the open space where the Twin Towers came down at. Right in that open space where that crane is. Adios. There's a New York singer. Sings pretty good. Adios. Just came here, so we get some money. He ain't shouting out, you know, like Tracy Chapman. Give me a reason to stay here. Oh, here goes some vendors. Hot dog cart, hot dog cart, hot dog cart, hot dog cart alley. All right, moving right along. Damn pigeons keep flying into your head. Go look at the statue. It's a nice shot in there. Bam. And we're on Broadway and Cedar. Couldn't quite make it out. And Harry B. Hensley, the Harrison brothers, and that one right there says Harry B. Hensley, which richness of spirit and love of New York helped build this great city. Harry Hensley, whoever that is. Brown Brothers, Harriman's building. There's some popos. You gotta get your popos. Jamon's quite familiar with the popos. Right there. There's my tour bus. Get on it.
All good.
That's it again. Trucks. What? Trucks.
What I took a picture of that building yesterday. Yeah, I did. Trinity building. So I got most of this. So I'll go and play it out on the church building. Get tight. And then the 2 o'clock hour, Trinity Church, fading out. This may seem odd at all account. This may seem odd in all account, but we'll end this particular part of the city. What did I call my trip? Oh, travel venture. We'll end this segment of my travel venture at the Trinity Cemetery. Odd, but maybe important. There's a lot of famous people buried here, they say, but I'm not sure who. But this is the graveyard. I'm gonna go wide because I can't see. I'll try to get something. Something about Miss Frances Birch. There's somebody here, and there are the saints. So this is what I'll leave on. The saints. Saint Christopher and Saintess Margaret. Okay. On to another segment. One celebrity. That was Tony Bennett. What's the name of this building? Oh, he's standing Trump. Trump what? Place. Trump Place. Oh. He's standing in the Trump Place. That's for you, Shell. Now I'm going to the Diamond District. Here's the carriage ride that I didn't get a chance to take because I didn't really want to after I thought about it. I could spend $34 somewhere else. But That was all right. $34. Buggy and all of that. I just walked in to see Tony Bennett. Not lying. We got it on the camera. We were standing at the Trump Plaza. We had some young woman with her, some Christine Hurst. They got dropped off, which means that they got door-to-door service wherever the hell they went. We can only go 10 blocks. This man was suited. Tony Bennett. Boy, wait till I tell Shell. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call Matthew right now. Wait, where's my cell phone? Oh, here it is. How you doing? All right. Guess what? Okay, now I had just got through talking to you all that while I was walking by Central Park away from the museum, right? And then we hung up, and I decided to just keep walking. So I walked all the way to my hotel, right? So I get into the hotel. I asked a couple questions at the concierge, and I went upstairs, freshened up. And I was gonna do more upstairs, but when he said that the Diamond District buildings were gonna be closed pretty soon, I said, well, actually, I don't have to go in. My friend wanted me to take some pictures, right? So I'm going to go and take some video footage because the camera's battery is charging. So I'm going to take some video footage of what you told me to the Diamond District, right? Then I'm going to walk down to Tiffany's for you, right? Now, this is what Yahweh did for me. I said, so Yahweh saw that I am doing something for somebody else, which is, that's good, right? So I get my camera and something, oh yeah, I had wanted to film the horse carriages because I didn't get a chance to take one, right? So I'm walking down the street and I said, oh shoot, there go a horse carriage. I said, I'm not on my job. Let me turn my camera on and put it on standby, right? I'm walking down the street, Shell, heading toward 5th Avenue. That would be, just give me a minute, let me think. That would be east, that's heading east, right? I'm walking down toward Trump Plaza, right? Okay, so I'm walking down toward Trump Plaza, Shell, and I see this black car pull up. It's just like a Lexus, right? Okay, so the hotels that I'm staying in, we have 2 cars that will take you 10 blocks in any direction for free, right? Okay, so this black vehicle is like a SUV, small one, and they pull up in front of the Trump Plaza. The door man opens the door, and I see this Caucasian chick. She's in her middle 30s, maybe late 30s. She has some little fancy little bag that may have come from Macy's, but I know it didn't. I know it didn't come from Macy's because it doesn't have Macy's on it. So I'm checking her out, right? He lets her out, and then the back door opens. And by the time the back door opens, for some unknown reason, girl, Yahweh had me turn around. I turned around, and I look in this man's face, Shell, and guess who the hell it was? It was Tony Bennett, Shell. Shell, I got him on camera, because I'm sitting there looking and saying, that looks like Tony Bennett. That looks like Tony Bennett, right? And so I'm looking, how you doing there? All right. I'm looking, and I'm saying, how you doing? I'm looking at these guys that are standing in front of the building, looking inside the window, and I look at them and I said, is that Tony Bennett? And they said, yes. I said, oh my God. And then Tony Bennett comes back out of the building, goes back to the car, and gets something else, and I really got a good shot of him then. Shell, I got a picture of Tony Bennett. I wasn't even trying to get no celebrity. Okay, so I'm still hustling out here. And I said, what do I tell Shell? So I'm going to tell Matthew next. Okay, hon, I'm going to let you go. Bye. take all of this shit. I just don't have it. If I had more time, I could pack it in a box and ship it to him. But that's another day, another time, and he'll probably make it down here before me. But well, at least I can give you a picture of those huge bags.
20. Okay, you find some? Everybody find something?
This is nice.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
You have some nice bags.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
You have some very nice bags.
This on $30. But all colors.
There's some joggers. Make sure my damn bags are closed.
The flip side of
Dude, are you kidding me?
Happy hour martinis. $2 for $4. How you doing? Good. Great.
I couldn't imagine being in a situation where I was
Right, so I think
Look at
that I
that,
should
big
do it.
bird. You little boo-boo. It's a Hilton something. Wow, I don't think I've been on this thing. This is cool. Don't hit us, don't hit us. See how these people be turning? They trying to hit you and shit and stuff. Just in case there are minors listening. Cover your ears, babe, bruh. And Joy, cover your ears. And look at that waterfall.
The issue is,
There is no issue. Something special here. I don't know what it is, but they're shooting. Let's get some of it. Ellen DeGenerate. I wonder what they're filming. Let's see. Oh, they got that gal down there. I see, that's Twiggy or somebody. Get a tight shot on her. We're about to see some kind of movie. Oh, and by the way, this is Thursday. That would make it the 25th was Wednesday. So that would make it Thursday, the 26th. This is my last evening here, and I'm doing the best I can. I just so happened decided to come out because Shell wanted some pictures of the Diamond District and what have you. So I'm doing her a favor. And at the same time, previously that was Tony Bennett, and we got to move on because Twiggy's not doing too much. Catch her on the way back. Focus, go right out. There she goes, walking somewhere. I'll see this somewhere.
Hey, guys.
And cut. It says Ellen. I don't know what that's about, but we got some footage of somebody doing something. I think I'm gonna be a good photographer. I think you guys are gonna like my movie. You know, and I see that they have a hella bag. But we're gonna walk down to, I'm not gonna walk anywhere. There's Radio City down there. We're gonna videotape that. Got purses over there. There goes the new movie 627 Wanted coming out. How you doing? All right. Thank you. Thank you. This is the Hilton. This is like the one in San Francisco. We got picketers. Hello, officer. Start from the beginning. case. Wall Tower building. Bam. House GMA. No to labor export policy. GMA, the worst of with the Philippines. I wonder what she part of it. Let's see what they got over here at the Hudson. How you doing? He's not doing too well. He don't want to talk. They got some hats over here, though. You can get some hats and some purses. American Folk Museum. That would have been nice. There's an American Folk Museum right there. Closer to Radio City, closer to 47. Hair looks nice. Look at these taxi cabs. I just want you to see how these people go be getting hit. Watch, watch, watch. Okay. They do not want to stop, man. Today's a cool day, though. It's not that hot. I don't know, that's some kind of landmark. I'm not sure what. Clayton Building. This is the Clayton Building. I don't know what place. 1301 Clayton Building. Radio City Music Hall. Oh, I'm heading toward the Rockefeller Center. Behind the Radio City Music Hall is the Rockefeller Center, so I might as well stop over there. I might do that on the way back. I gotta find something to eat. Let's see what these gyros are all about. Philly cheesesteak. I might get a Philly cheesesteak on the way back. That's what I'll do. Excuse me. How much are your Philly cheesesteaks? $4. Okay, thanks. But I don't have them right now. You don't have them? No, sold out. Oh, okay, thanks. UBS building, whatever that is.
Second, I watch. Maryland was telling me.
Radio City Music Hall. Start there. Alright. Oh, there's some cathedral down there. I don't know if I've seen that building before. They have a lot of historical buildings, churches. See that? Watch. They want to hit you. What the hell are they blowing for? They can't go nowhere. We got the light. I better wait. Oh, now we can go. Scoot over here. Scoot through here. Scoot through there. Scoot over here. I play dodgeball. It's like playing dodgeball, exactly. Top of the observation deck at the Rockefeller Center. Joe Tucker.
If they get Joe Alexander,
George, age 44. I like that number. Here's Teresa's. I don't know what it is, but it says Teresa's. Johnny Utah. I don't know what Berlitz is, but there it is. Hi.
How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you? All right. There's 75 Rockefeller Plaza. So, I wonder is that's Rockefeller Plaza. Where is it that the Allen? I gotta go over it somewhere. Right there. That's 75. Oh, look at that. This is where Al Rocker. This is Pleasant over here. Nice little benches. There's 45. There's Wachovia. There's the Sports Club. Right there. Roman. Whatever that is. Over there. Anthropology. Look at that. He's a chauffeur. They're Rose Race. That's Chris Spurgeon. The host. The man. Somebody. This thing says, whoa. There's Rockefeller Plaza. There's NBC. I'll get that in a minute. Here's the concourse. the other side of this is where Allen, Rockefeller Center Concourse. You just can't go down there. Look, the bookstore. Banana Republic is supposed to be a big time place. Everybody's like killed for their Banana Republic over here, I guess. Okay, the bus just cut off my shot. Banana Republic. And then there's some fancy building. Okay. The other side of the cathedral. Okay. If I gotta go to 6th, I have to go to Tiffany. I gotta go to 47. Go to the Diamond District. Little birdie. So busy. That wall says, Cosmos teacher that have proved to ever art brought the fire, that have proved to me a means to mighty end, whatever. Let's go. Right. This is the observation deck to what? And what building is that? What's the name of the building?
The Rockefeller Building.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, how much are the tickets? How much are the tickets?
$20.
Okay, thanks. Building says Movado. That's MoMA. Museum of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's MoMA, short for MoMA, the Metropolitan Museum of Art Shop. And then that says Movado, whatever that is. Drink bar. Monument. Go through all of that, but it's there. Trabajo. And here's all of the nation's flag. Nation's flag. Rockefeller building right there. That would be John D. Rockefeller Sr., passed down to John D. Rockefeller Jr., passed down to all of the children. And there's the NBC thing. And then there's something right in there in that building. Right there. Wow. All right. All right. Right there. NBC Experience. Okay. Let's go wide. York's finest. $49. Look at those water tanks. I already told you the history of the water tanks. See those 2 water tanks right in there.
I mean, you can buy it at the wine shop.
We put these water tanks in because if the buildings are higher than 5 floors, the water pressure isn't good, strong enough to pump the water up to the higher floors. So there's water tanks all over all over the city, on top of buildings. And guess what? In regards to water, this water is by far the best water that I've tasted. You could drink this water out of the faucet, and I noticed that when taking a shower. It just, not that I was drinking it, but I know by putting hard water in my mouth from where we come from in Modesto and Patterson, I know good water. And their water comes from the Catskill Mountains, which they say are in danger for some unknown reason. But they have some pretty good water here. You can drink it from the tap. Well, that's what they say. Also, their garbage, they sit it out on the streets, and they have garbage men come by and pick it up at night. They don't have the same kind of garbage system that we have. It's a trip. This is 47. We gotta go to 48. I don't know which way I should go. So this is 47. What's the one that's up there? We gotta go to where it says Diamond District. Go this way. You see it's on 47. Go down 6th Avenue. That's 5th. I don't know what 6th picked up at. Well, actually, I gotta go to 6th to go somewhere else, but I gotta cut through somewhere. I'm gonna pause right now. Unfortunately, Shell, I didn't realize when they said the stores would be closing that they would be snatching the jewelry out of the store, out of the window. So here's the 5th Avenue jewelry thing, but there's no jewelry in the windows. I'm sorry, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I guess they close up at 7, and you know, there's nothing here to see, so you're gonna be upset. Hey, there's a mirror. Get that. They had earrings, and the business hours are 5:30. We didn't get that, and the rings are gone, and you can't go inside. But there's a sign right there. Hey, oh, that's those water towers. Let's see what this is. There's some jewelry guys back there in the back. Some guy back there, and here's the display. There's nothing there, and there's Michael diamonds over there, and what's that? Shinoa Company. And pretty much the Ali's Diamond Exchange, okay, but it didn't work. So now I'm gonna go back to where they say Tiffany's is sorry that we didn't get what you wanted. White out, sorry that we didn't get what you wanted, but I came down to the Diamond District to no avail. And I didn't know that they were gonna be snatching the jewelry out. My dinner mix. My beer. fare came to about 10 bucks. No, 10 or what did I spend? It was $9.99 plus beer. What did I blow a pill in? 15. Oh yeah, I spent 15 bucks. 15 and some change. All right. So I remember spending 15 bucks and some change. I gave a $2 tip today. That's 17. I spent 17 more for the hats. That's 34. $2 for a metro ticket. 36. 36. Let me see what else. I bought a water. That's 37. I gave $2 tip to the driver. That's 39. So let's say 40. Spent 40 bucks. And
We talked about it. We talked about it. Didn't end up happening.
there's Barnes and Noble right there. Okay, so back to 40 bucks. I spent 40 bucks. Let me think of anything else. Oh yeah, I bought a lottery ticket. It's 41. 41. You mean to tell me today all I spent was $41? I spent anything at the museum? No, I didn't get anything extra. Damn, I did good today. I only spent 47 bucks. In a 99-cent store. Let's go over here. I'm about to get hit. Run, Cinderella, run. Oh, it's a 99-cent store like that. 99-cent store. Everything $1 and up, so forget that. I don't need anything. Oh, Michelle said something about Roscoe's pancake aisle. Oh, let me say it out. I actually like this building here, so just in case it's the last building that I shoot, I wanted to make it something worth remembering and worth filming. But what better place to do it at than in front of the Church of St. Mary, the Virgin. So, here we are. Okay. From the bottom up. Friendly neighborhood. Dislocated city. Blues Club. That's the entrance. It has free admission, so you know where to go. You get in free. Gentlemen's Club for you. Okay. Got your porn stuff for the night. This is called Toxic Time. They have 3 floors in here. Toxic Bar, Toxic Bar. And they have 3 floors. Very nice. I've already done this street, so.
I totally agree. 50
Don't need them. Plenty of them. Thank you, though. How much for those cigars like that? Or cigarettes, whatever they are? No, the ones like he had, the Black and Milds or the sweetest sweets. What about the vanilla? How much are they? How much?
$6.
6. Oh my goodness. Nah, they just, I could get those like for $2 where I live, but thank you though. $6. What do they do? Cure cancer? Vendors are packing up. Maybe I need my light. No? We don't. And here's the Hawaiian topic. Kind of Hawaiian. Wow, yeah. They got some kind of strippers up in there. Oh, I'm in your way?
Yeah, come on.
Sure. Yeah. Boy, this is serious. All the way to the road. Yeah, look at the line. I want to show you this line of taxi cab. It's just on one street. Look at all of those taxi cabs, right? It's all lined up. Let's go out with Applebee's. This is it. It's time for me to go. Tomorrow's Thursday, the 27th. That'll be Friday. So I won't take any more footage anymore. I'm tired, and I'm going downstairs to do some stuff so that I won't have to do it in the morning. So it's been nice. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. This is Lady J, State to State Travel Adventure, Segment 1. You folks, I had a good time. I hope you loved it, and have a blessed day. Touchdown in Oakland. I made it. So I'm back on the surface of California, California A, and I'll give you more of the history of my travel venture when I dock and plot at home. So here's Jet. She's gonna take me all the way. This is Lady J, Lee Wilson, checking out. Hey, I have to be quick about this. What you're about to see is I'm back in Oakland now, and it's the 20th of January. You're going to see what happened on the Hudson, and you're going to see the inauguration. Praise Yahweh. Hallelujah. Today is Friday, January 16th, 2009. Many months have passed since my last filming. The last time you saw any footage, I was at the Oakland airport, about to drive home from my New York trip. And the reason why I thought that it was important to add this footage is because yesterday, which was a Thursday, I happened to be viewing this particular tape. This was the part 2 of my travel venture. And little did I know that sometime yesterday, a plane crashed. This plane crashed either Wednesday or sometime Thursday morning. The plane took off, flight 1549 with 155 passengers. U.S. Airway plane took off from the LaGuardia Airport in New York City. Now, LaGuardia Airport was one of my stops on the way back to California. Now, what you're seeing here is footage of the airplane, that's the tail, in the Hudson River. Now, my helicopter flew over the Hudson River. I didn't know yesterday while I was viewing my tape. I viewed the Statue of Liberty. I viewed the pier the Wall Street area, the World Trade Center devastation, little did I know that that very same day or the day before, a plane had crashed in the very areas that I had visited. And I thought that it was important to show you that anything could happen at any time. That JetBlue plane that I was on could have done the same thing. So I'm going to feed the volume back in, and sometime later, it won't be today, I will actually be back on camera closing part 2 of my travel venture. But I know that this is very important to document because, I mean, I flew over the Hudson River. I was there in New York just about, months prior to this, but it's a blessing that no one passed away. It's a blessing that no one passed away. It's a blessing that there were minimal injuries. And it's a blessing that I stand before you telling you this story. And I'll feed you in to what's going on.
He was on the phone talking to U.S. Airways trying to get another flight out of New York. Wow. That gives you a sense of, as traumatic and dramatic as we think of a plane crash, this was really quite a calm thing for a lot of these people. They didn't have a lot of time to panic. From the time they heard, hey, brace for impact, there was impact. They didn't have a lot of time to figure out what was going on, to even get scared in a lot of ways. And we hear from a lot of them, boom, we hit, it was over, it was done. Now here, Tony, a big question last night was, what does a flight crash survivor look like? We knew some people were coming back.
TJ?
We didn't know what they were going to look like. Yeah, we know you got to get back. Go ahead.
Yeah, I apologize. Let's get you back to the mayor's news conference in New York City. Thanks, TJ.
Approximated about 2. That's the 2 that we actually took out of the water away from the plane itself. Yes, sir.
2 quick questions. One, it's been yesterday, but how many minutes passed from the moment the plane hit the water when the first rescue crew arrived before the person was in safety? And then the second question, Mr. Mayor, all of these people, it's their everyday job to be on call and save people, but
They've asked this question 1,000 times. It baffles me why you have these press meetings. I know they're important, but a lot of it is pure rhetoric. These arbitrary questions, and some of them are very asinine. Last night they fed a lot of camera work into the actual passengers, and that's what I'm hoping at some point to allow you to see. But right now, this is all they're showing. These the mayor, the deputy mayor, the fire marshals, the Coast Guard personnel, and it is important, but the actual survivors, the crew members, are what's important to me right now, not these yammering buffoons. So here's more. And there's a plane
we
there.
believe that it was less than 4 minutes, and New York Waterway was present on the scene. So it was a remarkable response. As our divers said, they were there 5 minutes after they got the call. But New York Waterways was clearly the first entity that was present.
Yes, sir. What was the most serious injury among the passengers and/or among rescuers?
I don't think there was anybody seriously interested.
One has a gas number. Stewardess.
A stewardess with a broken leg, we think. But in the context again.
Is there anybody in this room who's in one of the rafts with the pilot or the co-pilot who can tell us something about that? And
pilots and co-pilot did not talk to the press. They were the pilot was helpful in
assuring us that there was nobody left on the plane, and other that
There was a
that he is
female,
required by the
Brittany,
National
pilot,
Transportation Safety
a
Board to
captain,
not say anything.
a
And all the
female captain,
speculation
Brittany.
about what everybody's talking about just
Now I don't know
doesn't,
what role she
doesn't add
played
anything. We've got these
in
people
piloting
are
that
well
plane, but
trained, and they're not going to get
I
in the way
saw
of the
her
investigation.
yesterday.
Yes, miss. Yes. He was he was as cool and calm.
Now I
was
don't
with
know
him,
if Brittany was a
and he was as
co-pilot
cool
or
and calm as
I don't
you
really
would
know if she was
could
on that plane
possibly
at all. They
hope
keep
for.
saying
And
he.
in all fairness, as you would expect from a pilot for a great airline with an
I thought
enormous amount of
David Patterson
experience
was
and
the mayor of
training,
New
and I
York,
think
or
the
maybe he's the
US Air is
mayor of
proud of him. Yes,
New
sir.
Jersey.
What the environmental impact might be of having the plane in the water?
I don't know that it's leaked anything or that there's anything. It would be negligible, if anything. The plane didn't break up because of the way the pilot landed it.
The
And
plane
so the
stayed
fuel tanks
afloat
didn't
for.
split open.
Here's some
They'll take
footage.
great care as they try to pick it out of the water to make sure that doesn't happen. Yes, sir.
I know Mr. Parker can't speak about the specific incident, but can you tell us a little bit about the pilot himself, his background, his training? I mean, was he specifically trained to look for a soft spot like the water to be able to glide and put this plane in? Is there anything you tell us about the training they have for these type of incidents?
Can you?
I'm happy to tell you I can't tell you anything. It's serious. In all fairness, I mean, even the crew members, we haven't disclosed the name of the crew members. These individuals are, this is a very serious event, and they are taking it very seriously and working with the investigation. I just can't talk anything about
Yes,
the crew members, what they did.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear why how it ended up landing the aircraft in Florida instead of going to Peterborough?
He had apparently, from what we can tell, lost power in both engines. Big jets don't glide very well. What would be a glide ratio, 1 to 1 or something like that? These things drop like a stone if you don't have any. He didn't have a lot of options, and keep in mind if he tried to, where he was, land on both sides very.
I wanted to make it clear that the plane, 3 to, let's say, 10 minutes into its takeoff, called in a emergency landing. It was said that they ran into a flock of geese and lost both engines. Hey, you see that? You see that person jump?
Yes, sir.
I saw a report that there was an infant on the plane as well as a young child. Did anyone encounter a parent with the infant or the young child?
Yes,
I guess they can't.
Just kind of identify yourself.
Port Captain, New York Waterway, Captain Vincent Lucanti. I was one of the vessels.
I guess there's some kind of Private Disclosure Act that you can't disclose certain things, I guess, without permission, because they're being very closed-mouthed about the actual passengers' experiences, but only when the actual passenger, himself or herself, and so far I haven't really heard any actual women passengers say anything. I've seen a few men. They're very verbal, have been, I'm very blessed.
Personnel ready to respond if, God forbid, there were a second or a third emergency. And you saw that on 9/11, and I think you saw it again yesterday. There was a massive amount of equipment brought over to the west side, but it was a small percentage of the equipment that we have. There was an enormous number of emergency service personnel, police, fire, water.
And yes, it is 8:22 our time, a Friday morning, January 16th, 2009.
Let me just say that US Airways, we typically like you to land at our airports, but thank God if you had to land in the water, it turned out
The mayor's making a jokey joke.
Something that we can all look and say there, but for the grace of God, and it was because of a great pilot and crew, and it was because of an awful lot of people that responded. So it's a day to thank God and have a smile on our faces, and it just goes to show if we work together, we can do anything.
We can work it out.
How about that? A day to thank God and have a smile on our faces.
There's Tony.
Pretty touching words there from Mayor Bloomberg as he acknowledged the tremendous effort of all of the city's first responders yesterday and doing a tremendous job of getting people to safety in what seemed like the blink of an eye when you think about it. New York waterways, those ferry boats are responding so quickly, first on the scene, and then all of the other first responders responding so quickly. The first ambulance on the scene in 1 minute and 12 seconds. Just think about that. You heard from the head of the EMTs that because the water was so cold in the Hudson, about 32 degrees, that's
frigid.
That severe hypothermia can set in anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. You heard from the CEO of US Airways, Doug Parker.
There's a plane.
And giving us an update on the crew that right now is being interviewed by the NTSB to get to the bottom of what happened. All of the organizations that seem to work so well yesterday, again, the ferry boat captains, the Red Cross, the New York Police Department, New York Police Department divers, the New York Fire Department, the Office of Emergency and Management, and the Coast Guard working so well together yesterday
Airways.
to get people to safety as quickly as possible. And some of those people who were on that flight, 1549, actually made it on to Charlotte, North Carolina. You heard our TJ Holmes talking about it just minutes ago. Here is what some of the people who survived that crash
Okay, here we go.
and made it on to Charlotte had to say to TJ Holmes.
You were hitting that Hudson River with full impact and it went boom. And then we stopped. And then we looked out and they said, like race and so forth, but we all wanted to see what was going to happen, whether we were going to die.
Probably the most amazing moment of my life, honestly. It was a lady and a child, and she was trying to climb over the seats because everybody was like, it's like rats. I mean, for the most part, everybody was well behaved and everybody was organized, but she got blocked off, and I grabbed her and her child and walked them to the exit, and from there, Josh, I believe, got them onto the raft, but I'll never get over it.
When we got outside and in the cold water, and I mean the water was cold, within seconds, my legs were numb, standing in the water. So I'm guessing it was
I want to try to get those two sisters. There were two middle-aged sisters that I saw, and a brother. I don't know where he disappeared to.
The ferry boat drivers, the fire and rescue, they were on top of it, took us out.
This pilot, and if this guy doesn't get the recognition he needs, is the reason my daughter, my 2.5-year-old, has a dad. And my wife still has a
I can't wait to see the pilot.
Chelsea Sullenberger, who will get the key to the the city of New York along with the rest of his crew. And of course, we can't wait for that moment. You know, we expect to learn more about the U.S. Airways crash from NTSB officials. They're planning a news conference in New York this afternoon, 4 Eastern time, and of course, we'll bring it to you live right here on CNN. Let's get straight now to CNN's senior correspondent, Alan Chernoff. He is in New York. And Alan, as you listen to the stories from the first responders in that news conference from the mayor just moments ago, it seems as though we can come to the one conclusion that just about everything went right when so many things could have gone wrong.
Absolutely, and that man you were talking about, Captain Sullenberger, the Daily News this morning, calling him the hero of the Hudson. I don't think anyone would disagree. Just a spectacular job bringing that aircraft down safely right onto the Hudson River. He took off from LaGuardia Airport in the borough of Queens. Within a minute, both engines went out. He believed it was a double bird strike. Birds being sucked into the engine. The engines went down.
Well, it wasn't 3 to 10 minutes. It was 1 minute into the flight.
900 feet above the George Washington Bridge, and then brought the plane in safely right across from Midtown Manhattan to 48th Street. Everyone, as we know,
I walked right up and down 48th Street.
behind me. You see the plane, one of the wings.
I stayed in Midtown. And maybe one of those bridges that I was trying to identify yesterday was the George Washington Bridge.
The rest of the plane all intact except for the left engine, which an NTSB board member told me has actually fallen into the Hudson River somewhere. So divers will have to retrieve that. They certainly will. But the big effort today is to get the plane onto a barge. They're trying to figure out exactly how to do it. There are some massive cranes right behind this building to our left over here.
Where the hell are they going to take it?
To get the plane out of the water.
Oh, they can helicopter
bring it to a secure location,
it out.
and investigate the aircraft fully. Now, what do we take away from all of this, of course, which impacts all of us, the safety of flying? We know that these engines are tested for these theoretical bird strikes when they're manufactured, but do they need more testing? I talked about that with the NTSB board member. Let's have a listen.
They're certified before they're put on, when they're manufactured. So the question is, what are those standards, and are those the right standards, and maybe the standards should change.
Should they be retested, do you think?
I don't know that. We'll look at that. Again, we want to first of all determine exactly what happened before we speculate about what to do next.
And to learn more about what happened, the NTSB this morning is interviewing the crew of that plane, so they'll be able to share exactly their thoughts and their remembrances about every minute on that flight, and I'm sure they remember it all, Tony.
Hold up that newspaper once more, if you would, for us, Alan. Love to see that.
Here it is.
Yeah.
This is the Daily News this morning. Hero of the Hudson, Captain Sullenberger. Great job.
Well, we are going to talk to a man who knows Captain Sullenberger very well, has flown with Captain Sullenberger next
Captain
hour.
Sullenberger is old.
We will get a
old
little
guy.
bit more insights into the mind of the man who is being called a hero, the hero of the Hudson. Alan, appreciate it. Thank you so much. A lot of other news we want to get to this morning. Parting words from President Bush defending the difficult decisions in his prime time.
LiftMaster garage door openers offer smarter access solutions.
I had to say this. Yesterday, Bush said that there is no compromise between good and bad. Now, that statement came from the President of the United States, who has held office for 8 years. That statement came from the President of the United States, that there is no compromise between good and bad. Bush is retarded. You have to be to make a statement like that. As a matter of fact, I don't even think a mentally challenged person would say no dumb shit like that. The man is an idiot, a pure idiot. And if anyone saw the interview between Bush, the Bushes, and Larry King Live, need I say more? Need I say more? Bush said that he doesn't know how much money he has in his trust account. He doesn't have a clue. He doesn't have a clue. Come on now. It was said that they made $700,000 last year, and that their set income should only be $400,000. Now, if they claim to have made $700,000, I'm sure it was 3 times that amount, maybe more. But I thought it was important to say that only because in closing, Tony, the anchor for CNN, said that they were going to come back with some of Bush's closing statements. I really want to say something, so I'll be polite and I'll say it like this. F Bush.
Refresh the World, which is what this entire forum is all about.
Right.
How important is it for you to play a role?
Well, it's very important. I have an advertised agency called Spike TDB, and we're the agency of record for Pepsi as far as African American community is concerned. And we came with the idea of having a symposium on Howard's campus. All day on Dr. King's birthday in Crampton Auditorium, we're having 5 different panels. Refresh education, refresh the economy, refresh gender, refresh hip-hop, and the last one, which is going to be the barn burner, refresh Black America, the impact of Barack Obama. So it's all day is going to be at Howard's campus, on Howard's campus, Crampton Auditorium.
And it's incredible. I mean,
and Roland's going to be the moderator for the final.
I see that. There are so many folks who are involved in this, besides yourself and Roland, Charles Ogletree, Joel Klein. The list goes on and on. Dr. Andrew Bremer.
Reverend Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson Jr., a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Now, this really is quite impressive. I mean, that it's all day at Crampton Auditorium. This is something that begins at 8:30 in the morning. It ends at 7 p.m. You know, a lot of times people go to symposiums.
You need tickets to get in, though.
You got to have tickets. Okay, and they want to hear solutions. How much is this a solution-driven symposium or forum?
Well, I just kind of figured that anybody's going to be in D.C. this weekend. So I said, let's reach out to the people who are the experts in these various areas, and almost everybody, like I said, was going to be in D.C., and they almost everybody agreed to be a part of this panel. We want to have a discussion about where we go forward. And it'll just be great. It's happening on Dr. King's birthday.
Very symbolic in so many ways.
And the next day, Barack Obama puts his hand on the same Bible that Abraham Lincoln took his oath on. I mean, it was that's not a coincidence that these two things are happening next to each other.
And then you are going to be the next day, on that historic day, you're going to be there, front and center, to witness this.
I don't know. Whoa. I don't know about front and center.
Okay, you're in the nation's capital.
I'm going to be there.
Center.
I'll be in the mix.
Okay. You'll be in the mix with the other up to 4 million or somewhere between 1 and 4 million people. If you're there, you're front and center in my book. What do you suppose that moment is going to be like? You described so eloquently what it meant to be at Grant Park in Chicago, but I guess it's difficult to know what you're going to be feeling inside on that day of, that moment of.
I would like to answer your question, but I'm not going to try to anticipate. I'm open. I don't know what I'm going to be feeling, but it'll be an emotion. What that emotion will be, I really can't tell you yet. But in fact, I know it's supposed to be 30 degrees, but it'll be tropical to me. I don't care. I don't care if this was taking place at the North Pole. I wanted to be there. I'll be bundled up with my wife, Tanya. We wanted to be there to witness this historic occasion.
And let's talk about why you're in Park City right now and how you're going to make that quick turnaround to the nation's capital. You're in Park City, in part to launch your latest project, Passing Strange. We know you for so many, a variety of projects. She's Got to Have It, School Days, Jungle Fever, documentaries, Four Little Girls, When the Levees Broke. What's this one all about? This is a huge departure for you.
Yes, Passing Strange was a Broadway musical, and I got approached by a producer to film the last 3 performances before it went dark on Broadway, and this is the result. So it's a combination of a film and a Broadway play. So a Broadway musical. Very happy about it. And today is going to be the world premiere for it. And tomorrow I'm jetting straight. You know, we're a little the same generation. No, let's call it Chocolate City. Can we do that?
We can say that. People have said it forever.
Chocolate P-Funk, Chocolate City.
That's my school.
I will see you there. I'll look for you in the sea of up to 4 million or something between 1 and 4 million. I know nobody wants to put the finger on how many people, but I'll look for you.
And I know you're going to be busy, but if you can make it over to Crampton Auditorium, please come.
My old stomping grounds. I will indeed. All right. Thanks so much, Spike. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
All right.
Safe travels.
Thanks, Valerie.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. Well, through all of this, a lot of excitement taking place in this country. In the meantime,
this isn't going to be 100% clear because it's coming from a TV into a video, but it's the best that I can do. And I thought this was something to add to my New York footage. Again, today is January 20th, 2009. President Barack Hussein Obama inauguration.
Richard Milhouse Nixon used the initial M, and Gerald Rudolph Ford used R. He didn't want to use Rudolph. You have done your homework, Kate. Trying to keep up with you, Doug.
Here's Biden.
Right, that shot is the star of the show. That's the sea of humanity on the mall. Dianne Feinstein, Nancy Pelosi, followed by President-elect Barack Obama.
Notice, Katie, that we can now hear through this thick glass behind us. We can hear the crowd out there, this roar. Washington's never seen anything like this.
Looking at peace and confident, but he must be a bit nervous.
He doesn't look nervous to me.
His speech is expected to run 18 to 20 minutes with applause. And
we're going to have Aretha up out here, you know. And that's when I'm going to give my tribute to my brothers and sisters and to my president, Barack Hussein Obama, and the world. I'm here in Washington.
That's what people are going to remember, is just seeing that crowd. Responsibility, and that seems to be this kind of the new responsibility seems to be the motif of the day.
And in fact, we have an advanced copy, and we don't want to give too much away at all, but Vernon, anything in particular strike you about this speech?
Poetic, historic, to the point, inspiring, uplifting, but not running away from the challenges that face us.
To
And also, I took a glance at it myself. He seems to engage the world. He won't give it away, but he does bring in the whole world community into this speech.
I've got it, but I decided I'm not going to read it. I want to hear him give it.
I know, I'm doing the same thing.
I want that to be my first impression.
I couldn't wait. I was too anxious.
I had the same problem, Don.
There are always these Washington kerfuffles with Dianne Feinstein. It was Leon Panetta's nomination as CIA director, as head of the Senate.
United States, Barack H. Obama.
There's that smile. I'm going to let this run. It's important.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Dianne Feinstein.
Mr. President and Vice President, Mr. President-elect and Vice President-elect, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inauguration of the 44th President of the United States of America. The world is watching today as our great democracy engages in this peaceful transition of power. Here on the National Mall, where we remember the founders of our nation and those who fought to make it free, we gather to etch another line in the solid stone of history. The freedom of a people to choose its leaders is the root of liberty. In a world where political strife is too often settled with violence, we come here every 4 years to bestow the power of the presidency upon our democratically elected leader. Those who doubt the supremacy, no triumph tainted by brutality could ever match the sweet victory of this hour and of what it means to those who marched and died to make it a reality. Our work is not yet finished, but future generations will mark this morning as the turning point for real and necessary change in our nation. They will look back and remember that this was the moment when the dream that once echoed across history from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial finally reached the walls of the White House. In that spirit, we today not only inaugurate a new administration, we pledge ourselves to the hope, the vision, the unity, and the renewed call to greatness inspired by the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. Thank you, and God bless America. At this time, I call upon Dr. Rick Warren, pastor of the Saddleback Church in Lake Forest, California,
Okay, we're going to put a pause on all that.
Let us pray. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Hallelujah.
I am so pleased to introduce world-renowned musical artist Aretha Franklin to sing My Country 'Tis of Thee.
All power to the people, Mama Jessie.
Treated on the sweet land of liberty. For me, I sing. And when my father died, yes, sir. In welcoming.
Hello, I have my Angela Davis right here and my Barack Obama right here. And again, I'm back from New York, and I just wanted to do my closing on my travel venture, and I'll have to be quick because I have a little bit of tape. It was very important for me to do this trip and also to film the inauguration of Barack. With the little bit of tape I have left, what I hope to accomplish is that you will witness his swearing in. Thank you for your patience. I thank Yahweh for allowing me to take my trip, and hey, I'm here. And I'm doing what I want to do. And black is beautiful, baby. Right on. I hope I'm doing this right. Bye.
I solemnly swear. I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear. That I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully. That I will execute faithfully the office of President of the United States. The office of President of the United States faithfully. And will, to the best of my ability. And will, to the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help you God? So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President. Faithfully, the office of President of the United States faithfully. And will, to the best of my ability. And will, to the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, and defend.
Think we're on a little tape.